Hey, what's up everybody? So I had to kind of cut up this video a little bit. Not too terrible much. So you'll see where it's at, because it's noticeable. I didn't try to disguise it or anything. I mean, that's just not my thing. I just don't edit. So it's legendary, and I'm trying so hard to get through with legendary. Me and two other people are supposed to be meeting up on Monday, and we're going to test out a server for waking up, which is Vechs' new map. And I know I'm excited, and I'm sure the other two are excited. Yeah, I'm just trying to get through this map at this point. So there's no like, well, we have to wait and upload after this time, and that's just not hindering us. So I'm trying to work out a way to start posting 2 videos a day again, because I know that's what I was doing at one point. But as soon as I started doing Sony Vegas and all that, I was able to do so. But I'm trying to work out a schedule that I can. Right now it's like 3 hours earlier than I would usually start this. I had to get in here real quick and start all of it. But usually I start, I'll record if I need to around like 11 p.m. and then that leaves me rendering until like 4 a.m. Of course I don't stay awake for that, and then that means I have to upload in the morning. But with this schedule, I'm hoping to be able to render 2 videos at night and then upload overnight, and just wake up and it's done. I always love that. I love waking up and just looking at YouTube and it's like, finished uploading, and I'm like, yes, it's done. I didn't have to do anything. Because, you know, sometimes you just want an easy break. So this area right here, I was very worried about. Oh, I got hit by sand. I was very worried about because spiders, and it was a long ways down at it. Now how I was gonna get down. Well, y'all have already seen how I got down. I'll read out the signs too. That's what I'm coming over here for, because it was bothering me that I hadn't read them yet. So as of patch 1.66, spiders are not immune to webs. This is really hilarious to watch, actually. If they are immune in the future, this area will be fairly dangerous. Yeah, I can't read that fast. But anyway, so I don't know, I forgot how many wolves I have in Legendary. I think I have about half, or in the series, and so I've still got a ways to go. A long ways. And I hadn't recorded since this incident, which has been half a week now. So I've got some time that I've just been sitting here doing nothing. But tomorrow, hopefully, that's not a definite. That's another reason why I want to get my own computer, which I am definitely working on right now. I'm gonna have enough money to do that. Oh, Facebook's over there on my laptop. I'm gonna have enough money very soon to purchase a desktop computer. I looked at I go to, oh gosh, I'm horrible with remembering stuff. CyberPower PC or something like that, but they sell gaming computers, and you know, I put together a computer that I would, you know, enjoy, and that would do the job that I needed it to do. And right now there's an automatic $200 off, which I was like, yes, because the computer without anything taken off would be $15.09. This particular one, I've done so many different ones. There's just so many different prices, and that includes monitor, because this is my mom's computer, and so I would need, you know, all the essentials for my computer. So that includes monitor, mouse, keyboard, you know, all that good stuff. And had a ton of memory. I mean, I made sure, because that's an issue I had on my laptop when I first started recording there, and that's an issue I have here, not having a ton of memory to work with, because, you know, you have all these programs, and I'm sharing a computer, so that means I have programs and she has programs, and they clash, and so yeah, takes up more room than necessary than would be taken up on my own. So, you know, that's something to think about, but still, you want to be sure that you have enough memory, because when recording a video, like I've said before, 30-minute video is about, is it like 5 to 6 gigs? And I have 113 to work with, approximately. I have other programs that are in that area, so, you know, it's still a good amount on this computer, but it could be more. It would be nicer if it was more, because I run Java and all that out of that area too, and Steam, and so, you know, that takes up some space with my Valve games sitting in there. But you know, it would be nice, and then I wouldn't have to be like, well, I gotta record, can I get on the computer, or I need to edit my video, and I don't have to wait until 9:30 to start rendering, or 11:30 actually is usually when I start rendering out or putting together a project, which it doesn't take long for me to put together a project. I basically know where the music section is that I want, and sometimes I'll explore the song a little bit to see if there's anything else I want, but the first part, the title and all that, takes me like 2 minutes, and that's with the computer rendering it out and everything. And then, you know, this part right here, going through it, and if I do decide to cut it into pieces, that takes longer. I mean, it's just me watching the video and being like, hey, I like this part, or hey, this part lets them see this, or this part lets them see this, and just kind of keep going with that. So, you know, it doesn't take long to put a video together. It's the rendering part, and really, it would be nice when rendering, to be able to render it out and then upload it, so that when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to be like, oh, I gotta wake up earlier so I can upload, or so I can set my video to upload, and then it comes out later, and then you're less likely to have a second video coming out. Because I know for a while now I've been having videos come out from the 12 to 3 time, and you know, that works. That would be a good time, and then you could have a second video later, and that's completely possible. But at the time I start rendering, I render, like I said, around 11. It takes 4 or so hours to render. Well, not 4 hours. It takes more like 2 hours for a 20-minute video. So if I start around 11, that means around 1 that the video is going to be finished, and during school time, I need to be asleep by, at the latest, 12. So, I can't be sitting up there like, okay, it's time to render. It would just be helpful. And also, once I got that computer, it would be in my room, and that way I can set to a render or whatever, go to sleep, set my alarm to wake me up, if I have to do that, and wake up in the middle of the night and set it to upload. Or, you know, the better of circumstances would be that I would be, that I would start rendering around 5 p.m. and then have everything ready to upload and have plenty of time, because for a month now I haven't really watched YouTube videos. I mean, I've watched some, but I haven't watched like what I used to watch. Oh, I was stuck in the wall. That's a 1.3 glitch. That was really weird. 1.3 seemed really, you know, I was really excited about all the updates and all the things that were added to the game, but I don't know. There were some points that just really ruined it for me. You know, suffocating in the wall thing wasn't, I mean, that's the only time I think I've ever suffocated in the wall the whole game since I updated. But like single player, I don't play it anymore. It's completely ruined. And the only reason why, I've said it before, but the only reason why I played single player in the first place was because I could play the game as intended, and mobs didn't act all weird, and it was like playing a different game, for lack of a better way of saying it. And so it actually had a point to play single player, but now there's no point because it's like playing multiplayer except for without other players on there with you. So, you know, I really lost interest in that completely. I know at one point, I think I might have said this, I'm definitely not going back to my single player world at this point, because I mean, I have no inspiration on that server. It's a complete drag. I don't want to be not on the server, on that world, and I just don't, you know, want to be there. If I don't want to be there and I don't want to record on it, then y'all aren't gonna, you know, get good content. And that's really important. So that series is completely canceled. That's just it. So, you know, I bit the side of my mouth earlier, and it hurts really bad. I'm noticing it now. Now that I've been talking for a little while, I'm starting to notice it. And it's really bothering me. Okay. Anyway. So waking up, told you that. Told you about I complained about my rendering and all that issues. So I'm really excited about the computer. I'm not going to be, more than likely, I'm not going to be getting anything off of Cyberpower PC or whatever the website's called that I can't remember because I have a horrible memory. But I'm probably going to be getting it from my brother-in-law. He's a computer engineer, and he actually built me a computer when I was 13 or so, and so he might be doing that again. It depends on, you know, how much the parts would cost, and another thing is, even if he doesn't build it, it'd be good to talk to him to kind of get an idea, because I'm not a computer person, and so I really don't know everything that I would, you know, that would be good for a system. So it would be good to be able to consult him just so I can get that idea. But yeah, anyway. So hopefully before Christmas, but knowing how things go in this family, it'll probably be summer now. I'm really hoping it doesn't take, ooh, hit my mic. I really hope it doesn't take that long. I was messing with my braid. I've gotten into the thing about braiding my hair. It's really weird. Okay, anyway. So I'm really looking forward to that, because that it'll help things a whole lot. I'll be able to play the game better. I'll be able to play other games. Not just this game. In the past I've tried to record why can't I think? Portal. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think. But I tried to record Portal 2, and it was really glitchy and really slow. But playing it by myself, it works just fine. So I would be able to do stuff like that and play other games and get more content out to you guys. And be able to do things quicker too. And I wouldn't be on a time constraint anymore. It would be mine. But anyway. Also, that would be the computer that I would take with me whenever I move out, wherever. And go wherever, and yeah. Anyway. Now, I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of grief for doing this. I'm watching the video as I'm talking, trying to word things right. If you look at all the mobs down there, and I know there was at least one massive explosion. I would not, hit my mic again. I would not have survived that. And all the mobs that are down there, I wouldn't survive them either. I mean, honestly, it would just be me dying over and over and over and over, and me getting annoyed. And y'all would get tired of seeing the same thing over and over. And so I was just like, I'll tunnel, and I'll just take the grief and annoyances and whatever. But I mean, I just looked at all that stuff and I was like, there's really no way of me ever getting through here. And that's why I did this. It just seemed like the smarter thing to do. So we're ending we're getting close to the end of the video here. And are up to date on a couple of things now, and know a little bit more than you did before. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoy. This is Angry Hippie Lady, and peace out.